What's up, guys? Ruba here. I am chilling out with a very amazing actress, Miss Janet Montgomery, who stars in WGN's Salem. What's up, yo?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm amazing. I am super excited to see this. It looks pretty insane.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I am excited to see it as well. I just saw the teaser today, so it's pretty exciting.
So today was your first time seeing the teaser, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's exciting.
So fill us in on your character, Mary.
Okay, well, Mary is she's someone who is running the town through her husband, and she is neither good nor bad, but I think she'll end up being the villain more than the hero in the story.
Why do you say that?
Just because of the nature of where she's at the moment. Mm-hmm. She's pretty angry at the world.
Gotcha. And I noticed you mentioned during the press conference, you were saying that it's very rare for a woman to be very, very dangerous and nasty, unlikable.
Yeah, I think it's easier for men to play unlikable in today's society, and it's harder for women. You know, I think that's what I found the most interesting, and really not caring and just wanting to create this really powerful woman who I'm not turning her into a monster. She's not a caricature. She's just real.
So while reading the script, what was that one thing that you were like, I have to be a part of this?
I think it was more than one.
Okay.
For me,
for
me, I was just finishing Nikita, and I was even considering just taking a break. And I had seen new scripts for new cable shows. I knew if I did TV, I wanted to do cable, and this one popped up. Being a fan of scary films in general, the character that I'm playing, John Alden, is essentially the first American hero since it's in the 1690s. Having all those opportunities for a network that was rebranding itself, it just felt right.
Fill us in on your character, Tituba.
So Tituba is Mary's right-hand lady, and she's supposed to be her servant, but as the show goes on, you kind of get the vibe that she's more master than servant. She's definitely pulling some strings.
She's more what?
More master than servant. And she's on Mary's shoulder, whispering in her ear. She's a devil on her shoulder, leading her down a dark path.
Shame. So that's your main role, just kind of like manipulating her to do certain things.
Well, yes, although we don't really fully know Tituba's reasons yet. I mean, I've guessed at it. But they have an interesting relationship. They were little girls together. They come from friends. They were friends first and foremost, and I think they still are friends. There's a lot of love there, and there's a sexual element to their relationship as well.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't say they're lovers, but there's definitely sexual undertones.
So fill us in on your character.
I play Cotton Mather. I am a witch hunter. I went to school and I studied to find witches and destroy them, but what I'm coming up against here in this town is that nothing is what it seems, and the people that I think are witches and end up killing, I then question, did I actually get the right person? And starting to drive me mad a little bit.
That's funny that you say that. Nothing is what it seems, because I think your character is a perfect example of nothing. You know, everything is not what it seems.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, he preaches from the Bible during the day and then goes to a brothel and sleeps with prostitutes at night. So
gotta love it, right?
Nothing is what it seems.
So who did you pull, like, as far as inspiration? Who do you pull from?
I pulled from Margaret Thatcher quite a lot, like interviews from Margaret Thatcher, who has just the right amount of crazy in her eyes in interviews, and you know, she has a sweetness to her that she can switch, like if you watch interviews with her. So she's been trained to be very sweet, and then all of a sudden it's like the crazy.
She's dangerous.
Exactly.
What were some traits and qualities that you wanted to add to John?
I think with John, gosh, these references might be bad, but I'm going to use them anyway. I think he feels like, I mean, it's the 1690s, so it's a different period of time in America, but he felt like he was if there was a John Wayne at the time, it felt like he was that.
Okay.
Or a John McClane, Bruce Willis's character in Die Hard. He is the man, but at the same time, he's confused as to what's going on. He went to war, he's a prisoner of war, and when he comes back, the whole Salem witch trial thing has taken over his hometown. The love of his life is now married to the person he hates most in life. So I think with that, I'm fortunate from a background standpoint and from a history standpoint that I can just go in to this character not really knowing what's going on.
Which witch has been your favorite in all time?
I've always been obsessed with Tituba. I read The Crucible when I was at school. I saw it when I was at drama school. The older years, they did a production of The Crucible. I've always been obsessed with Tituba. I find her very interesting.